'Tis here we will begin everything.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Beg Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you good fortune.
Not really import ever happens here, anyhow.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ho there. Would you lend your ear to my request? Oh, I see.
break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering, and make them an ally to our cause.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. You know where to find.
Let's see. Where to next?
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Regarding the matter of the godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part, but as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Good evening, sir. I trust you for... Head all right on the roads, despite much obliged. This inspires an order. Misgivings.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget. Sometimes this is the only place I can find things.
Oof. My Pax, if that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Couldn't hurt to actually
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Ah, we meet again. Is there aught I can assist you with? What would you have me say, showing me such a letter? Oh, I see. You know of Lord Phaesus, then. Very well. I shall share with you what little I know. Lord Phaesus is the director of the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. 'Tis true that I have had dealings with him in the past, but I was ne'er privy to more than that. Even in Batal, few people know of his existence. To a Vermundian such as myself, the man is an enigma. If you would know more, why not visit the lab yourself? Such an errand ought prove simple for the Arisen, no?
The townspeople depend on me.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Aught you need of me?
What teachings myself was
Only through prayer can I
Is guaranteed tomorrow.
I best move along.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Said to my kids, do not neglect crops.
Trisha, you're headed home.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters are...
It's been a hard day.
I don't know what to do.
At your leisure. Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. Much obliged. This inspires naught but mischief.
Welcome.
Can't work as late as I used to anymore. The room at your neck.
Have you come to be curious? While 'tis admirable, particularly if you are eligible. Always a pleasure.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Some of us get
This ox cart's... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I can't wait.
To find out what's inside.
That's quite a large boulder. Methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Would anyone care to play? I will blow this off the world. You have my protection.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Is that a cavern entrance I espy?
Shall we mark it for later? Or explore it at once?
Travelling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover.
'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment!
It is always daunting to venture into the unknown.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind.
I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence. Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Now here's out of interest. A ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
This gloom has an eerie cast.
It's a great bit. It shan't be from this side. Really? Now?
Spell's magic have brought these decrepit boats to life.
Our lights attacks are wasted on this boat.
What am I example? I will protect you. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry. This door will keep its secrets till we find the key.
We shall have to find the key then.
If something lurks among us, we may not see it till 'tis too late.
Keep your eyes peeled.
This is a powerful weapon.
Where the venom Harpy's venom?
One of us has been poisoned! Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I knew it to be so.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Seems someone is in need of our aid. One can never be owed too many favors, I say.
I quite agree.
Skeletons, Master!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack. Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
A friendly face at last. I cannot thank you enough for your aid, sir. If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm? I fear there are none else to whom I can turn, and if this is not done, the road through these grounds shall forever remain impassable. Pray, will you lend me your aid? Oh, thank you! I am in your care, sir.
We are to safeguard Sir Oscar.
A well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Oh, 'twasn't an easy journey, but here we are at last. All that remains is to ring the bell. I only pray it works. Oh no, The grimoire appears to be missing. Without it, this is a mere bell. It can do naught to hold the magics at work here. Sir, if you happen to spy the missing grimoire on your travels, would you bring it here to me? I cannot fulfill my duty without it. Could it be? Have you found the missing grimoire? You're a wonder, sir. I'll see to the right presently. That should do it, eh? Aught seems to be well. My humblest thanks, sir. I swear I'll never shirk this sacred duty again. I'd fain reward you for your aid. Heaven knows you've earned it. But I fear times have been rather tough on me. Oh, perhaps you'd accept this key for your troubles. I happened upon it on our way here. I suppose it must unlock something on this battleground, though I confess I know not what. Still, surely it must be grand, as the key is of such ornate make. I pray 'tis to your liking, sir.
Outstanding.
We have achieved our objective.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. Ranged attackers! They are the foes we ought to fell first if we can.
It is easily done.
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? "'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.